Hello, my Rangers, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles 4. Last time, we had just... Alright, it's been like a few days. Point of no return, alright, we just had Scorcher Earth happen to us. Bit of a tough fight, not gonna lie, I do apologize for the long video, but I want to give a shout out to all of you all. Thank you all for exploding my channel in a way you guys have been doing. I never would have expected within a month, or roughly a month, all of this happening, so I thank you all. So if you could do me a favor, keep hitting the like button, commenting, keep watching my videos. If you don't like my videos, dislike them. It helps me just as much, it seems, even though it slightly hurts my feelings, but, you know, if you don't like my video, what am I gonna do? But if anything, I can ask of you all two things. A, comment below what you want me to do for 100 subscribers. We are like 30 people away from gaining 100 subscribers, which for some people is a pretty big milestone, especially for us who do this more as a hobby compared to like a job. But the second thing is, since you all are blowing up these videos, could you just go back to some of my older videos and series and blow them up as well? I would appreciate it. It would help me, all that fun jazz. But now, let's get back to the game. A March in the Snow, and the hunt begins.
Lieutenant Colonel Vault, sir. Reporting in. The scouts just got back from Einhempt. There's no sign of any Federation soldiers stopping by since the Battle of Ziegfall.
Really? I'd have figured they'd be aching for some new supplies by now.
Well, we have been pursuing them. Maybe they went straight past the city. To keep their momentum, sir.
Or maybe they crossed the mountains to the west.
Ooh.
In their tanks, sir? That would just slow them down, wouldn't it?
They could always abandon them if they're in a hurry. If their drivers are good, it's not impossible.
Then should we head to the mountains? But HQ's orders are to march south.
You're still listening to them? We're Ausbruch, my friend. They know they can't tame us.
But we can't keep disobeying all our orders.
Not wrong.
They'll look the other way. They need me too much.
By the way, this guy, Walls, looks like Wolverine if he was in Valkyria Chronicles.
A man's no good if he lets a lover give him the slip. So, let's pick up the chase. We're moving out.
Yes, sir!
Won't be long now, soulmates.
The Battle of Ziegfall wasn't that long ago, but our victory feels so distant now. We've been marching along this mountain road without any semblance of cold weather equipment.
Oh, jeez.
It's cold, treacherous, and exhausting. Our formation's been broken for a while. We had a couple soldiers collapse. They're only walking now with support from their friends. But everyone can feel it in the air. Sooner or later, we're gonna start losing people. All we can do is keep moving forward. Anything to fend off frostbite. To stay alive. No one speaks. The silence is deafening.
That was a quick excerpt. But yeah, moving in winter conditions without any proper gear is going to eventually result in people just dying on the road from frostbite, exhaustion. And if the snow's thick enough, it can actually really start to hamper you.
Riley, are you okay?
Sorry. Guess I tripped on the snow.
Given how clumsy I am in real life, I could see that happening. But it's her
Riley.
It's her exhaustion setting in.
She's exhausted. It's starting to get to her. I've got to take her mind off it somehow. Oh yeah, Miles, isn't your hometown in the mountains?
Yeah. We only got snow every now and then, but I'm used to mountain roads like this.
Hometown. Huh.
I've never been to your region myself, so I don't know much about Hafen. But we rely on the Hafen as a tank, right? So, the name Hafen kind of feels like home to me too at this point.
Say that again after you've been there. It's a boring, cramped armpit in the middle of nowhere. Everything closes at 10 goddamn p.m. And the women? Oh man, they go right for the throat.
Funny. I remember people singing songs about how beautiful and gentle Hafen women are.
But I tell ya,
Yeah. Hafen women. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been thinking I want to rebuild the Miller Company in Hafen someday.
The factory up and running with a mansion next door. That was the dream for a blue-collar family like us.
all right, and you can be factory manager, Claude.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
What? Too good to work in my factory? Is that it?
No, that's not what I meant. I'm just not very good with machines.
He says as he's been helping keep a tank in running for the war.
Don't worry. You can leave the mechanical side to me.
I'll be the badass foreman, obviously. And if any jokers get out of line, I'll whip them back into shape.
I'll bake. There's an oven there for the Ragnite after all.
Gonna turn a machine meant to bake Ragnite to bake bread. Oh, I want to see how that turns out.
Sounds good. I'd be glad to have you all.
All right, now I got a job lined up after I leave the army. No one goes hungry at the Miller Company.
I hope I get to visit Hafen soon.
It won't be too much longer. Once the war's over and things are back to normal. We're under attack!
Damn it, they're still following us?
I can't get in touch with any squads ahead or behind us. Everyone's engaged with the enemy. We're cut off!
Everyone, just calm down. They want us to panic. Squad E, prepare to intercept. We'll find a way through.
All right. Mountainous retreat.
Claude, I've got a situation report for you.
Okay. Outrunning them, okay. Okay, so we have to get there. Okay. Ah. Three units reach destination, 3 units die or have to retreat. Oh, fudge. So we have Claude, Raz, Kai, Riley. Jeez, we have like 12 people. So we're gonna have to kind of play this one kind of
exciting.
I'll handle this.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Ready and waiting.
Here I go.
Just tell me who to shoot.
Let's rough them up! All right, here we go.
This is gonna suck, but we only need to get 3 people through.
We're going to get through this. Together.
So if we could just hold off the enemy and just get 3 people through, we'll be good.
We need to move quickly if we want to make it through the mountain path. Let's go, everyone! Advance and intercept the Imperials coming from the rear. We have to cross the pass and join the main force.
There's a fork in the road ahead. Which way do we go?
Looks like either could get us through the pass.
Do we move as a group or split up the squad? It's a tough call without knowing what's ahead. But we don't have time to hesitate. Keep moving and be ready for anything.
God, it's too damn cold. I know I just gotta get through it, but willpower can only take a guy so far.
Not wrong.
No. Right now, the cold might be more dangerous than any of the Imperials.
Okay. Cool. We just need to get 3 units. Huh. Okay, this could be rough.
Okay, moving out! I will see this through. There they are! Fire!
They've taken our flank!
Enemy sighted!
Keep firing!
Yep, I'm on it. This, I'll show them what I can do.
Look at those feds run!
Nothing better than a nice tank.
Requesting intel on the enemy's strength.
Here it comes!
They might be soldiers after all.
This is gonna suck.
Advancing!
Don't stop now! Right through!
Wind. I see. Fire!
Find your distance from the enemy. They're good.
There they are!
Whoa, what the hell was that?
That's an avalanche,
The fact
chief.
that sounds in the mountains might signify an avalanche coming.
There's enough snow piled up. It's a distinct possibility.
We'll have to either hide and wait it out, or charge through the most dangerous spots before it hits.
Either way, we know it's coming now. We need to act fast.
Who knew a march in the snow would get this bad?
There they are!
Engaging!
Oh, look at that. Nice.
Yep, I'm on it.
Eat this! Come
Get behind me! Watch my back.
I'll go
Watch
with
my
you.
back.
I'm not picking up your slack.
Don't stop! You've got to break through!
You can't run forever.
Moving out.
Watching your back.
Too easy.
Done and done.
Please assist the Vanguard!
Call the shot.
Too easy.
Got him. And they're all weird gear too, of course.
Leave it to me.
You can't run forever.
Leave it to me!
Defend from all sides.
There could be an avalanche. Please be careful.
Damn it! Come on!
Yeah.
Weak.
Not even close!
Wow, he didn't take a shot at the Hoffman. That's interesting. Right. Who's popping up behind us?
No way. Reinforcements?
No matter how many imps I kill, they keep popping back up. Now we gotta deal with this pincer attack crap?
Yeah, no fun.
This is bad. There must be a lot of them after us.
It's probably a whole unit.
Try to engage them all. We'll never make it out. Focus on the enemies in front.
Mm-hmm.
Move as fast as you can. We need to shake our pursuit.
Well, the good news is that if there is another avalanche, it does seem to take out tanks. That's what I was really hoping for. Just need to get up to there. Okay.
Yeah. Guess I'll show 'em what I can do. There they are! There they are!
Enemies everywhere. What we do, Clark?
Everyone, do your best out there!
Keep firing!
Cover!
So I can't, yeah, I can't get through tanks with that. Okay, that's good to know. Got him.
Target.
Interesting. Okay.
Advancing!
Need this. Fire!
No problem. I know a sinner when I see one. There you are.
Good job.
Thank goodness.
Well done!
All right, get behind me. Watch my back.
I'm not
Watch my
picking
back.
up your
I'll
slack.
go with you.
Oh, now I'm locked in the snow. It gets this bad.
Invincible!
I should have expected as much from you.
Leave it to me. Enemies incoming!
Look at those feds run.
Let's get physical!
Secure the route.
I got another badge.
Moving out.
Alright, let's see.
Where are the reinforcements?
Finally, Aladdin.
All over it.
Flank the enemy on that bridge.
We're doing okay. Not amazing, just okay. Okay.
All right, get behind me. Watch my back.
I'm not picking up your slack.
Watch my back. I'll go with you.
That's a problem.
We're not losing them here.
The rear guard is suffering heavy casualties.
They should be fine. Keyword should, but that doesn't mean they will.
Call the shot.
Incoming!
Milady.
Complete the operation, ASAP. You ca-
Here I go!
Uh-oh!
Shouldn't have bunched up so close together, Chief.
Moving out.
Shots fired! Find some cover!
Fire! Too easy.
No! You can't run forever.
Leave it to me.
Incoming!
Hell yeah!
Nice. Keep up the good work.
Watch out!
All over it.
Hold position. I'll head over for support.
Here I go!
You can't run forever.
We're not losing them here.
Now advancing.
Gonna just heal up everyone I can. Alright.
Leave it to me.
Perfect.
Lost him. Look at them.
Get behind me! Watch my back.
I'm
Watch
not
my back.
picking up your
I'll
slack.
go with you.
You can't run forever.
Found him!
Yes, we're invincible!
Surprise, motherfucker! That's what we said.
All over it.
They're firing on us.
Milady?
Chivalrous.
Leave it to me!
Nice.
Now advancing.
Kind of a waste putting them right here, but
So cold. I can't.
Leave it to me.
You can't run forever.
darn.
Let's get physical!
Fire! Fire!
Here I go.
Hit X on X and
Leave
Doggone
it
it.
to me.
If you ever see that happen, it's because I keep hitting X on accident.
Enemy spotted. Let's wipe them out.
Messing with us.
Never
Heat this.
Darn.
Leave it to me!
exercise caution, especially on
Long shot, hoping for the best.
Hell yeah!
Nope.
Here I go. Enemy spotted. Let's wipe them out. Come on.
Alright, here we go. Hoffman and the cactus are kind of still hanging out there, but hopefully they can survive. Ow. Ooh, look at that rifle. The rifle's recoil. There's the it's not a compensator, but it's the block on the end. It's supposed to help with recoil with the rifle. That's kind of cool.
it to me!
Would you like... Did I...
We don't need to talk about all that mushy stuff. Found him!
We've lost the target!
Alright, it's time to bring the Hoff and the Cactus up to Wrexham phase now that we can technically get back together.
Physical!
There we go.
Nope, not good enough.
All allies have been taken out!
Yep, I'm on it.
Look at those feds run!
That's the plan.
Nice shot!
Okay, moving out.
I've got a clear shot at your head.
All right, get behind me! Watch my back.
I'll go with
Watch my back.
I'm not picking up your slack.
We're not losing them here. Commencing counterattack. Follow my lead.
Lads, we're invincible! Ha! Easy.
All out.
Now advancing.
Eat this!
This one's for the ladies.
Nice.
Milady?
I like how being chivalrous allows him to get defense up. That's kind of interesting.
Incoming!
Bullseye. Damn it.
They're in range.
Leave it to me.
Keep firing!
Eat this!
Yep, I'm on it.
Here it comes!
I would say at some point I'm gonna hit him.
I see. They're good.
Really? How? Who?
Squatty, here are your orders. We've got wounded. Send a medic, quick!
Oh, I could have just used a frickin' Ragnade on him.
We're getting you out.
I forget that's a thing.
You're gonna be okay.
Oh well.
All right, get behind me. Watch my back.
I'll go picking up your slack.
Commencing counterattack. Follow my lead.
Got enemies here. You ain't going nowhere.
Recklessness could cost lives.
Holy cow! Oh, mercy, Lord. Okay.
Yep, I'm on it. There they are!
Incoming! Taking heavy fire! Can't hold out much longer!
Leave it to me.
Stay close to your squad mates.
I'm too handsome to die.
Commencing counterattack. Follow my lead.
Come on!
Leave it to me!
Darn you grenadiers.
We're not losing them here.
Let's get physical! Medic!
I won't let you die.
Open your eyes, goddammit!
That's a big help.
We're...
Okay, moving out.
Concentrate all your fire.
Okay, moving out.
Taking heavy fire! Can't hold out!
It's gonna be rough. We only have 4, so we can definitely make it, but... Which we had some smoke rounds for all those frickin' AT guns and everything. Unless there's some way to activate a an avalanche right on them. Right. So we gotta get them past this. And then once you're about to here, that's when this is a cluster fudge. And only if you can get through it too.
Here I go! Heat this!
Done and done. Find their weak point and hit it where it hurts.
Yeah.
They're firing at me!
I see. They're good.
Oh, I know what we're gonna have to do.
Damn it, ambush! What do we do, Claude?
Maybe we can use those Ragnite boxes. The explosion itself doesn't have to hit them.
But if we can cause an avalanche with it, it could take them all out in one fell swoop.
I can probably get close enough to snipe the box from that little side path.
Okay, that's the new plan. I'm counting on you.
Ironically, we don't actually have Kai. Or Aladdin. What is he? Okay, so there's a side box somewhere around here.
Understood. Enemies. Over there.
I'm not dying like this! Commencing counterattack. Follow my lead. You've been...
Going down!
They might be soldiers after all.
Oh, there it is right there. Cool.
Understood.
Watch out for anti-tank weapons.
Going down!
I hope the treads hold out.
Let's get physical!
Here come our guests of honor.
All right, get behind me! Watch my back.
I'm not picking up your slack.
We're not losing them here. Push the enemy down.
Here I go! This one's a Riley Miller special!
Nice.
Everyone, do your best out there.
Look at those.
Advancing!
Come in! Please respond!
Casualties at the rear line!
Nice. And... got rid of that entire problem.
yeah. There they are!
The enemy's returning fire! Need this!
Calm down! We need suppressive fire now!
I did that too. Oh man, that was good. Okay, not gonna lie, that was funny.
Looks like we finally shook them. Good work, everyone.
Didn't even need to get everyone over there. We just needed a rush.
Come in, Squad E. This is Lieutenant Victor of Squad F.
Oh hi, Minerva. Nice to see you're here still.
Minerva, are you okay?
Yes, we made it through somehow. But we're not out of the woods yet.
Nope.
You're right. We need to group up as soon as possible.
No, not in these mountains. The more of us there are, the quicker the Imperials will find us out here. Each squad should cross on their own. Then we'll regroup with our reinforcements.
Wait, reinforcements?
You heard me. Federation troops arrived on the coast. They're waiting for us at the target.
Oh.
Are you sure? How could they send reinforcements under these circumstances?
Why else would they make us cross these mountains? They gave us orders for a reason.
Good point. Understood. Heading for the rendezvous.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Get there as fast as you can. And don't die, Claude.
Same to you. Let's both make it through this. Help's waiting for us. Just past these mountains.
Yeah. B. Okay, I'll take a B. I was hoping for a B, but we did get a B, so good.
Good news.
All right. Nice. Hot cup of coffee. Yep, the cold's getting. Someone hug her. No, seriously, hug her. Someone. She pulled out the Mac. It's either a PPK Walter or it's a Makarov, but she just pulled out the cat.
Thunder!
Oh, it's just you. That's not funny. I almost shot you, you know.
Yeah, but it was funny because you said, instead of flying flash, you went "Ashu."
But it warmed you up a bit, right?
Don't be stupid. Ugh, I felt my heart freeze for a second.
Whoa, you really are freezing. Can you even pull the trigger with your hands shaking like that?
Not.
I haven't been able to feel them for a while. Probably gonna be frostbitten by tomorrow.
Get this woman something warm. Or just have her hug someone.
Screw it. Here, have some of this.
Wait, don't tell me you started a fire.
What, you think I'm stupid enough to start a fire out here?
Yes.
Then where did you... Oh god, you didn't do it in the tank, did you?
Close. Dan's APC. If I did it in the Hafen, Miles would have kicked my ass.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make a fire in an enclosed space. You'll run out of oxygen.
Shh. Come on, just drink it. It's gonna be iced coffee soon if you don't hurry up.
That's true.
I guess so.
Plus, you probably used like the radio or the engine in order to heat it up.
Sorry. Wimpy lukewarm coffee is all I got to offer right now.
No, it's just what I needed. Thanks, Raz.
Scouts are late. Ought to be back by now.
Bother.
Wonder if something happened. I hope they didn't run across any Imperials. Nah, maybe if it was just Claude, but he had Kai with him.
Claude's not the kind of guy to mess up like that either.
I don't know about that.
Riley.
Hey, it was just a joke. I don't really think that.
Then don't say it.
Why are you giving me this? You joke around like that all the time.
She's not wrong.
You can hide behind saying it was just a joke, but you know damn well if Claude heard that, it really hurt him. Damn it, Riley. Can't you just accept the guy already?
I have.
Oh, really?
Otherwise, I wouldn't have come this far. And that goes for everyone in the squad, not just me. We've been retreating with barely any equipment or supplies, but not a single soldier is deserted. Claude's the one pushing this squad forward. He's the one keeping everyone together.
That's actually kind of impressive.
Even I can see that.
Huh, what do you know? You're paying attention after all. Well, good.
Don't talk down to me like that. You're just like Kai.
Hey, Kai doesn't talk down to people. She's just kinda blunt. Not a people person.
Agreeable.
Not her. I mean the real Kai.
Oh.
You were closest to him, right? It feels so weird that he isn't here too.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's doing now. Hasn't Lena told you anything?
Of course not. You think I could ask her that?
Guess not.
And then the logistics base.
Found them. It's just like the scouts were telling us. A railroad and a freight train. Looks like a storage base for transporting supplies.
They have a base of this scale all the way out here? Where are they sending all of it?
The tracks go west. Looks like there's a tunnel.
It goes through the mountains? But that means these supplies are bound for...
Oh!
Gallia!
It's a logistics base. They're supplying their invasion of Gallia from here. What should we do?
Let's go back and meet up with the others.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to split this episode up into two, so hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button, comment below, and if you're new to the channel and like what you see, please hit the subscribe button and bell icon to know when I'm uploading more awesome videos. See you on the warfield, my friends. Bye-bye.